Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are here with Messiah University taking on Otterbein University in NACE Premier. Last week of the regular season here. Messiah headed into this game 4-1 with their sole loss coming to St. Xavier University 0-3. Otterbein coming to this game 0-5. With this last game of the regular season, Otterbein not quite in playoff contention for the Rust Belt Conference, but are looking to end on a high note tonight.
5, 4, 3.
Messiah is 4-1. Did drop a couple games to LTU and I believe Bolden Wallace as well. So definitely not unwinnable for sure. But heading into game one here, Otterbein going to be starting with Game TR, Mixed Milk, End of Space, Powerful Lad, and Danger Girl. It's going to be tank, DPS, support.
We must accelerate.
Going to be running this double speed with Fury Juno. End of Space does go down early to Dizzy to the tank. Otterbein did cap point first, but that will be a team kill for the side of Messiah. We'll see if any hero swaps come out. Looks like Otterbein is going to stick to their heroes here. Venture dropping a little low. MTR on that new poke tank character. Messiah playing aggressive on the high ground here. MTR going to be in a tricky spot. Is able to find a nice headshot though onto the enemy Fury. And Diva dropping low will be able to fly out of there. And that defense matrix keeping her alive. Venture going down though, or not Venture, Vendetta, excuse me. And End of Space finding the kill as well, and Otterbein will cap point here. Messiah able to get 37% here, but Otterbein should be able to match that with that fight win. Crucial pick early there for Game TR. As far as ulti con, that Diva is already at ultimate. Game TR is approaching ult pretty quickly, but that's going to be an aggressive Diva ult. Does hit one, and his space going to go down there. Typically see that Diva ult for remake, but I had it so early, figured that throwing it out there wouldn't be a terrible option. Game TR using the ult here on point. Mixed Milk does go down. Danger Girl goes down as well, so Otterbein just going to have the tank left alive and will go down. Otterbein able to get up to 57% though. And by the time they get back, should be about even here in this game. As far as ult economy though, gonna have double support ult and a DPS ult for Messiah. Approaching that fourth ult as well. Otterbein having 4 members between 70 to 95%. But not going to have the ability to use the ults immediately in this fight. MTR going super low. Is able to live though, and Danger Girl going to find that kill onto Scattered. That'll be a huge early pick, and it looks like Messiah's going to give some space here, hold on to these ultimates. They do use beat drop though, so it looks like they might actually go for this fight. Dizzy is able to find Danger Girl. And there comes the Ray from the side of Otterbein. End of Space goes down. Mixed Milk able to trade one back on the Lucio. Baby Diva now. Powerful Lad does go down with the ultimate from 25%. Scattered able to find one. That's going to be a team kill.
I know one thing. Someone's gonna pay.
You know, it's not looking great when observers having difficult finding somebody alive, but 93% here. Otterbein is going to have 2 ults available and should be able to get a touch in, I would think. They do go to overtime with that touch from the Venture. Venture, really great way to waste some time. We'll have the ult, not going to be able to use it, and just Game TR left alive. Game TR is on point, but no one else is in the area. And that is going to be the first objective, first point to the side of Messiah. Pretty darn solid fight there for Otterbein in a pretty good spot. Game TR with a ton of damage.
Ready for battle.
Enough chatter.
We have business to attend to.
Kiriko, I really need your help.
What's wrong?
I lost this week's Lucky Lucky Good Luck amulet.
There. I'll pray for you later.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Let's all do better this time, dears. There they are. Get ready.
Heading into second point here. Otterbein looking pretty strong on point one. The big thing was that Messiah were able to get access to their ultimates earlier, which just means that they're either taking more damage or dealing more damage. They're doing a really great job at getting those ultimates up quickly. And I think for Otterbein, they had a couple of really strong fights. At the end, they just, with that touch, with the percentage, weren't really able. They kind of had a staggered entrance, I guess is what I'm looking for. But we do have a jetpack cat for Messiah, going to find the kill on Danger Girl. Both supports going down for Otterbein. Game TR is able to find the soldier though, and point is still contested at this point. Game TR goes down, and with that, Otterbein will back off.
Maybe we should stop them.
Big Thanos. 2 quick kills on the jetpack cat. Otterbein still regrouping here. As with the jetpack cat, don't even really need high ground when you can just fly that high.
Taking the objective. Follow suit now.
Game TR will advance to site.
The volatile creation.
Is going to be contested down. Otterbein is able to cap point there, 30% there for Messiah on the first take. Diva is flying around on site. Does not have ult yet. Could be huge to get her down before the ult. But Otterbein, I think we're very focused on the tank there and just got killed from behind. And there is a flank here from the jetpack cat. We'll have ult available. It's going to go in with the ultimate. And man, that is frustrating to deal with, but powerful lad, able to find a kill on that. Great kill from the Fury unassisted. Messiah up to 50%. This is Otterbein's chance to go in while they have the numbers advantage. That's a big kill there. Mixed Milk does go down to the Lucio booth. I'm 25%, able to find 2 kills there. Otterbein still has point. And I believe they used the Diva ult
Disrupting.
without finding much. Scattered, able to find 2 kills there. It's got to be tricky to aim between the 2 characters just floating through the air right now. Soldier gonna use ultimate here. MTR using ultimate as well. He will go down to Dizzy. Bad Cat does go down, and his face goes down as well. Otterbein 3v4 right now. They're looking to cap point, about 90% left here. D-drop comes through, and that's going to be difficult for Otterbein. Otterbein are going to have a tough time getting a touch in. MTR is able to get on point. Is able to find the jetpack cat as well. Just makes Milk left alive and too far away to get the touch in. So game 1 will go to the side of Messiah. Messiah looking pretty strong on that second point, but not without their misplays. Is potentially a chink in the armor there, but we are going to get the play of the game from the Pharah. I'm assuming it's just this ult on site.
Justice reigns from above.
Immediately kills Danger Girl, and game TR goes down as well. But that will do it for game 1, and we'll be right back with game 2. we are back with game 2. Had the Dom ban come through against game TR, so going to be running that Ramatra if you were curious, because Dom did go really well game 1 for Otterbein. I think that was one highlight of game 1 for Otterbein. But something interesting that went really well last week against Clear that we're going to see again today is this Junkrat for Mixed Milk. So, going to have the same lineup here. Going to be Ram and Junkrat. And then switching off that Juno for the Ashe. Also a Junkrat for 25%. Was on the far last game.
I'm watching over here.
Otterbein going to be starting out on attack here. I will say one thing that I felt like went really well with the jump was the tire with the grab, and we will not have the grab with the Zarya, at least so far this game. Game TR does go down early to the Fury.
Gotcha.
Did have a bit of a change of lineup, which Powerful Lad, really strong Zarya player, which is why we had that, but likely won't see the Zarya with game TR, but we'll see. Dizzy's still going to be on that Diva, which was quite a bit of a problem, but game TR with form is going to be able to advance and get some space for Otterbein. Otterbein having a tough time though getting through this choke. And Ram without form is dropping really low and might and will go down. Mixed Milk into space and Danger Girl going down as well, and just Powerful Lad left alive, and that will be a team kill. We do get the switch to Sigma here for the tank, as the Ram wasn't quite working out on just getting through that choke point. Otterbein with 2 minutes left, able to regroup. That Junkrat ult is going to find end of space, but just one. Otterbein still going to advance in this fight, not backing off just yet. And with the gates coming out, they are committed now. Not able to hit that rock. Scattered using ult as well. Diva did drop low, but wasn't forced to use ultimate there. And Otterbein going to have about 1.5 more fights. They'll have one true fight and probably a chance to touch or something. Are going to switch over to the Lucio. Otterbein, like I said, just having a tough time getting through this choke point. And Messiah going to have both support ults available and the Diva remake. The gates do come out. Otterbein doing a great job here, just backing up. I feel like they had the right idea of just giving some space, letting the gates fall. But unfortunately, too many picks. That'll be a big stagger. Otterbein will have time for one more fight here. Are not going to have any ultimates available, while they do have the beat drop as well as Diva remake, and then potentially Junk Tire, depending on how this goes. They will have Sigma ult though, and there goes the Diva ult. Not going to be able to find someone. That was a very early Diva ult. Game TR with 98% is going to advance and probably pop ult immediately here. Ooh, and they do find this Diva without the ult available. 25% does find the tire. Powerful Lad and the space going down. V-drop though will keep everybody alive, and that'll be a team kill. And Otterbein only going to have 8 seconds left. Might be able to get a touch with the Lucio with 3 seconds left, and definitely will not. And that'll do it for attack. So Otterbein on defense here, going to have to hold them for 5 minutes. Excuse me. Going to be a difficult task. But they were not able to get any progress on capping point there. As far as team comp, it didn't seem like a whole lot was working there on attack. We'll see what they decide to change for defense here. But at this point, there's nothing that I really think I would hate to see. We will see the Diva, so I think at this point, just changing it up wouldn't be terrible. They are going to kind of fully commit to this Lucio, something that was picked up in the second half of that attack.
Teamwork gets you out alive, but homework makes me dead inside.
And a lot of changes coming out for the side of Messiah, going to have the Reinhardt as well as the Bastion. We'll see if 25% commits to that pick or just using the teleport. And then going to have the Juno and the Lucio rounding out the supports for Messiah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, and there's the TP. I really like that TP for Messiah. This Messiah has some definitely interesting positioning that Otterbein was not ready for, but they were able to recover a lot of members low for Otterbein. Diva is just 1 HP, mixed mouth, both DPS is about half health here. Reinhardt is dropping low and is low on shield. And Game TR super low and is not able to get healed up. And Baby Diva will get pinned. Just Junkrat and Sojin left alive, and that will do it for Otterbein. Game 2 going the way of Messiah, a bit more, less competitive in that game too. But we'll take a look at the play of the game here.
Play of the game.
It's going to be that Junkrat. Did have a one-person tire earlier. Not sure what play it's going to be. Did find a kill into the tire on Powerful Lad. We'll be right back with Game 3. We're back with Game 3 of Otterbein vs. Messiah University. Messiah up 2-0 currently in the best of 5 series. Messiah heading into this match 4-1, Otterbein 0-5. Game 1, pretty competitive. Game 2, not as much. Otterbein going to be starting out on attack here. Excuse me, they're going to be starting out on defense here. So I got mixed up. It looks like they changed colors on me. Anyways, Game TR going to be back on the Domina here. So they did ban Diva. Another tank ban against Otterbein there. We'll have the main Shojin and Powerful Lad and Ninja Girl still on support here. Gonna have a Doomfist, Force Scattered, as well as a Genji, Junkrat. So some unconventional picks here for the side of Messiah. We'll see how they work out. Doomfist, oh, almost getting walled off, just able to sneak around. Otterbein giving these initial 20 meters or so until they can get in a better position. Doomfist is flying around, it is pretty low. Otterbein with a little bit of split focus. I think trying to focus on the Doom though at the moment. And the space does go down. Genji is diving now. Powerful Lad going down as well. And Genji does go down. We'll swap over to Tracer, but so far just committing to this full dive comp. With that Genji and Doomfist, just able to get on the back line pretty immediately. Otterbein were struggling to handle with it. Messiah will advance and cap this first point. I don't think Otterbein's in a position to touch at all. And Junkrat is 1 HP right now. He is going to be able to live. Doomfist diving backline here. Does use ult though to reposition. He's actually going to use ult aggressively, almost finding end of space with it. The space does go down to the Junkrat, however, though. Powerful Lag goes down, and that's going to be a big stagger against Otterbein. Junkrat does go down. Game TR with a nice kill there. Tracer able to find one on to Danger Girl. Game TR trying to back up, trying to keep Mixed Milk alive. Unfortunately, not able to do so. Messiah about 50 meters away from the second objective. Otterbein does have both support ults as well as DPS ult, but with that stagger, we'll see if they end up going for a fight. We have support ults going out for both teams. Powerful Ladder will go down to the Doomfist. With both supports down and a DPS, Otterbein going to opt to hang on to these ultimates. Messiah is able to get a second cap here. Otterbein about 3.5 ultimates right now. We'll have ulti-con advantage here as they will be 4-2 in just a moment here. So I think if there's ever a time that Otterbein's going to have an advantageous fight, this is probably a Danger Girl does go down early. And at this point they can't commit to a fight in good conscience with close supports down. They use the tire, just Game TR left alive. The tire will do some damage, but not take him down. Game TR does go down to the Doomfist. Gonna be a stagger there. Otterbein will have 4 ults available against just the 1 Doomfist ult. The Junkrat playing really aggressive around the corner. Shojin able to find a kill though. Danger Girl popping ults as well. 3 ults, all 4 ults used in this fight so far. Actually, we do get a swap to Roadhog, so didn't use that tank ult. So 4 meters left here. Otterbein in a bad spot. There's the anti-heal with the Roadhog on the heel. Nice hook there. MTR able to find a kill. Just one left alive. They are able to get the touch in with 0.8 meters left, and Danger Girl will not be back in time. So that's a full cap, full push for Messiah University.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Otterbein gonna need a full push here to force overtime. Messiah with 3:46 remaining, so a good chunk of time available if they are able to force the overtime.
Ready for battle.
Feeling spry.
What? You think we
We
shouldn't
will
fight
kind of
back?
move from that dive comp from
think
Messiah
you need to
back to
start
this
fighting
floating in the
smarter.
air, extremely hard to hit. Pharah, Jetpack, Cat on on their team, or not the Pharah,
Watch your
excuse me.
flanks. They might try something.
And then gonna have Soldier and Junkrat for the DPS. Otterbein gonna have the Domina,
Make sure you're ready.
Mei, Sojin,
knows what we'll
Lucio,
find
and
out there.
Kiri.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Doomfist sitting there immediately right out of the spawn. And Otterbein able to capitalize, and his face finally kill on the Junkrat. Otterbein should be able to get some good space off of that, or some good distance on the objective. And Doomfist back on the back line here. May drop into half health. Dom is able to find some damage there, and End Space will finish off that kill as well. And that's going to be a big stagger. They are going for the res though, and they are able to get it off. Doomfist able to escape. Otterbein still have been advancing with the payload quite rapidly. Soldier does go down here. Otterbein going to be another 5v4 advantage. Have a lot of members low. AMTR pretty deep in the fight now. Able to find some nice shots there, and End Space with another kill. Will be his third in a limb on attack. Powerful lad able to find the Junkrat. There is the Doomfist ultimate being used there. They will have Junk Tire pretty soon here before the second point. Game TR able to find another big kill. And there are a lot of staggers for Messiah. It seems like they have been constantly brawling and fighting and haven't really had all 5 members the entire time. And with that, Otterbein will cap first point pretty darn quickly. I think it's potentially actually above pace. And a space finding another kill there. Mixed Milk does go down. They will have B-Drop as well as Dom ult, May freeze.
How dazzling.
I mean, they're going to have all 5 ults here momentarily, all above 90%.
Behind you.
Would like to see these ults used early. We did see a couple times on defense that they just died before they were able to use them and not get a whole lot of value out of them. Danger Girl does go down early here. Doomfist dropping really low and End of Space able to finish it off with the right click. And there goes out the Junkrat. Mixed Milk is down. And several members for Otterbein going down. Just going to be Tank left alive here. Danger Girl coming back from spawn. And is able to back off and get out. Really huge to get out there. I was almost thinking that it's better off just going down early rather than avoiding a longer stagger. Otterbein will be going for a little sneaky angle here. They have all 5 ults here. They do immediately use the gates. Beat drop, I got it. Oh, don't need it. They are able to live through it. Freeze does come out. Not sure if they were able to find anyone there. And a space finding the kill on the Kiri. Still have 3 ults. Jetpack Cat is able to use ult, but not able to find anyone with it. And a space finding another kill onto the Soldier. Beat drop does come out to keep everybody alive. Doomfist really low, and is going to go down on point here. And Jetpack Cat goes down as well, so Otterbein still advancing quite rapidly here.
A volatile creation.
And they have been a bit slower to the second point, but are still making extremely good time and keeping this very competitive. They do go for the touch, but might be ill-advised as Otterbein's able to find 2 kills there. Powerful lag goes down, but there's the third one, 4-game TR. Sojin using ult there as well. And Otterbein going to have 4 minutes left here, so they are about a minute behind where Messiah was as far as pace goes, but in a really strong spot. As far as ult econ, I've definitely used a lot of them, and Messiah's going to have a lot of theirs coming up.
The battle ignites me.
Gates come out for the side of Messiah, and they are trying to back up. The MTR does go down, though.
Meteor strike.
And they advanced very quickly there. Otterbein all the way back in spawn. Just going to be waiting for Game TR to come back. And Space unfortunately gets eliminated as they were going through the spawn gate.
We need to move the payload. Restoring balance.
Big Smoke does get picked off by Jizzy there.
This will end them. Don't touch me. Vishka's
Otterbein
finest
does have
skill.
gates available now.
Keep
I think
that
they're going to use it right here.
Let the Kitsune guide you. I'm here.
Fortunately, Tyre is able to trade a kill in the space, able to find one though. Big Smoke finding one on the support. Otterbein up 4v3 in this fight. Doomfist still causing some issues, able to trade another back and forth. So 3v2 as some players are returning to the fight. Doomfist able to find one on the ATR, and Otterbein on the back foot now in this fight. In the space, just able to slide out of there.
Our odds just got better.
2 minutes left here for Otterbein. Still going to have 2 or 3 good fights at this one. And approaching a lot of ultimates for 4 members. Of course, did use the gates in that last fight, but the rest of them getting to that 90% mark. Powerful Lad does go down there. See if Otterbein gives some space, waits for the regroup, or they're just going to keep advancing. And the space does go down with the DPS and support down. Gotta think they'll back up. Doomfist on the back line here. Danger Girl goes down. 130 left here for Otterbein as they do have a lot of members fall, and Otterbein gonna have to wait, regroup, wait for everyone to respawn. We'll have 3.5 ultimates here with that beat drop at 95%. Unfortunately, gonna be same econ or ult economy for the side of Messiah here. Doomfist goes down really early with that freeze. Powerful Lad does go down. They are able to use the beat drop. It only gets 2 people. Soldier using ultimate. Game TR goes down.
Team kill.
Otterbein is going to respawn here with 3 ults available versus just the one of Messiah University. Got 40 seconds left. It's probably going to take one good fight win.
We need to move the payload.
Just going to have time for that one fight and are going to pretty much be forced to be on payload for the rest of it.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, let's break it.
There goes the beat drop early for Otterbein. End of space did not get into that beat drop and will go down for it. MTR finding a decent ult. He's able to get some value off of it. Big Smoke, Danger Girl go down, and Game TR goes down. Just to end of space and Powerful Lad left alive. Powerful Lad not going to be able to get out, and it's going to be difficult to get the touch. And that'll do it. But a great game for Otterbein and Messiah. Messiah going to win this one 3-0. And that will do it for the Overwatch NACE Premier regular season. And as far as Overwatch, we are done for this spring. But we will see you guys next time. and hope you have a good night as we get to check out this play of the game for the Doomfist. We'll be back tomorrow with Smash Bros. Vs. Baldwin Wallace University at 7 p.m. and have a good night.